BBC Radio Devon. It's Pippa Quelch with you. The time is just coming up to 14 minutes past 11. Now, I love autumn. It's that time of year, isn't it, when we're all justified in settling down on the sofa, listening to the rain and wind outside with a good book. How about a crime thriller? We've got just the novel for you. It's Stella Oni's latest offering, and it's called Deadly Sacrifice. Good morning, Stella.
Hi, Pippa. How are you?
I'm very well, thanks, and it's great to speak to you. It's not often, Stella, that I meet someone whose day job is business intelligence analyst. You're still working hard on that as well as all your writing.
Yes.
How on earth do you juggle it all and balance it?
You kind of like, it depends on what you like and what your passion is. Mine is reading and writing and, so you fit everything in, Pippa. If you like something, you really fit everything in. You just do.
But business intelligence analyst, that must mean looking at the trends and working out what's happening. This is a strange year to be doing that.
Yes, yes, because we've got demography and everything else segmentation, everything to do with analyzing trends and what is happening in a business. But we've got COVID. I work in the leisure industry, and that has been hit very hard with COVID at the moment. So I'm on furlough. So
so
and
you're
we're
able
slowly just being brought in
to get on with some writing, which is fantastic. Now, the write-up describes Deadly Sacrifice as plunging us into a world of Nigerian traditional customs, ritual sacrifice, and international trafficking. So quite a serious subject matter here.
It is, yes, very serious.
And it's a world that very few of us know much about. How did you get such access to it?
I'm Nigerian and I'm British and Nigerian. I was born here and I was brought up in Nigeria, and then I've come to settle in Britain. So I've got both culture in me. That's what I say. I call myself African British or British Nigerian. So how did I get to know about this? There's human trafficking that happens all over the world, as we know. And there's a lot that happens in Nigeria. And the idea for Deadly Sacrifice came about because a young boy in 2001, his torso was found in the Thames, an African boy. And it was suspected human trafficking, but his killers were never found. And that's where the idea came from. So I've got some ideas around that, just knowledge about it.
You must have had to do quite a lot of research into this at a very difficult subject. Were you shocked by a lot of the things that you found?
Pippa, it took me 15 years to get published. So, yes, so I did a lot of research around it. But like I said, because I'm Nigerian and British, I know that human trafficking still takes place. Because if you see news every day, you go out and watch the news, you can see a lot on human trafficking and ritual killings happening in parts of Africa as well. And the fact that something like that happened in Britain, just sets some ideas in motion.
And how important to raise awareness and make other people, a little more understanding of the situation. So the book itself, it's a thriller and it's a police thriller. Is that right? Where
it is.
Detectives sort of trace, what's happened to this person, to this young boy.
Yes. Yes. So basically, it's not about the young boy. I used the young boy as a backdrop, and I didn't actually use his name. So it's about a child going missing. A child goes missing. That was the start of the book, and then a child's severed limb was found. So two things happening at the same time, and it is human trafficking, but it was based. So there's a story woven around it with that torso in the Thames as a backdrop to this story. I have three strong lead characters in the story.
Yeah, it sounds like such a strong book. There really is, isn't there, a growing market in audio books at the moment, and Deadly Sacrifice is Audible's crime and thriller pick of the month for September, being read by a really great actress.
Yes, Weruche Opia. She's in a BBC series called I May Destroy You. I'll tell you something. I wrote Deadly Sacrifice. So, of course, when you've written something, you've read it over and over and over again. So I did not want to read my book again. Trust me, Pippa. So I said, I'm going to listen. Weruche brought Deadly Sacrifice into life. I could not believe what she did with it on Audible.
And
So
it's so important, isn't it,
yeah,
to find the right person to do that, because that's your baby.
she was incredible. She
Yeah,
was incredible. Yes.
wonderful. I know,
Yeah.
Stella, that you're a member of the Crime Writers Association and Crime Writers of Colour. How important do you feel representation in the industry is, and how difficult is it for young black writers to have their work taken seriously now?
I think we have a few black and I'll say crime writers of color in the UK, very, very few. And believe it or not, Pippa, there are no real, I can't find any crime writers of color or black female crime writers apart from Drida Say Mitchell. There's another crime writer who is based in Montego Bay, Paula Lennon, and me. So
It's amazing,
there's
isn't
no
it?
there's no representation. Tokes Ade, my lead detective, she's the first female black police detective in UK crime fiction.
Goodness me. I find that staggering.
She's a new creation. I created her, as in like there's nothing like that. There was nothing for me, nothing for me to compare anything with. I just had to take it along but I have a lot of inspiration from crime authors, like
Yeah.
Karen Slaughter, Kathy Rice, Tex Garrison, Susan Hill. I love Susan Hill. So I could use that and use my experience and use everything else to create a new character that
And
never existed.
I really hope this is going to turn into a long series now.
It
Using the
is. I've
same
got
characters. Brilliant.
I am definitely. I'm working on the next one.
This is so important, isn't it? Because you read a great novel and you're thinking, right, okay, where's the next one? The writing series has got to be the thing, hasn't it? Because you invest so much time and love, don't you, in the characters that you really
It's
want them to continue.
It is, and I've got three strong lead characters. So I've got Toksade, who is British Nigerian. I've got Philip Dean, who is white, male, British, middle class. I created Philip Dean because I felt it was important to the story. And I've got Coretta Davis, who is biracial, and she's a true crime author. So very strong lead characters that I could actually extract from the series and make into something else. They're very strong.
Oh, can't wait to read it myself. Best of luck with the book. I've heard, Stella, your dream is to travel around the world and taste and experience food from different cultures. So is that the plan when the pandemic's over?
Absolutely. I love food. I love food.
You and me
So
too.
I watch food programs. I love all the chefs. I'm a fan of most of the chefs. So here I come. Yes, absolutely. I'm going to eat my way around the world.
Oh, wonderful. Stella, I don't know how you cram it all in, but best of luck with it. And really nice to speak to you today. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you so much, Pippa. Thanks for talking to me.
Take care.
And I love your program.
Oh,
Thank you.
thank you. Deadly Sacrifices by Stella Oni. It's published by Jacaranda Books and it can be got both online and in shops. The audio version, we were talking about that, is available exclusively on Audible if you'd like to find it. Stella Oni, Deadly Sacrifice.